Now from the longtime home of the Royals, day baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Kansas City Royals. The Rays will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. David Root is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
At the plate, Jesse Pitts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 7.
Here it comes. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and he's taking the league by storm right now. He's punishing every mistake he sees, and we'll see if he can lose another ball over the wall again today.
So digging in now, Connor Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Into the box now, Boof Bobo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now a throw over to first, a dive, but he's back. The 1-0. Pitch out, nothing doing.
2 balls, no strike.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's got that average up over 340 now. 13 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. The 1-0 delivery. And that one just missed outside. Now the 2-0 home. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. lifted the other way to left center. After it is Ellsbury. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Striding into the box, Cal Zuniga. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup in for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Another 0-2 coming. Well hit to right, but foul. Here comes another 0-2. Missed with a slider.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rays are out in front, 2-0. Mel Pitts will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit hard to third. And that's through for a hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Willie McManus. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. Ready with the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Now at the plate, Kevin Abreu. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pitts sprinting after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. A chance now for McKay to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch. Does not matter. They are finding ways to create inning, and eventually someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs in a victory.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And another throw over. Runner back safely. The 2-1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Up next for the Rays, Jeff Pitts. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Rays dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep here in this contest.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Pitts aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Popped him up. Ramos shading to his right. 1 away.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
So stepping in, Sammy Pitts. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Now the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man at third with 1 away. Up high, 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 1 out and a runner on third. Hard hit ball to second. Horn comes up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Standing in now, Leonardo Asensio. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ball. 2-0.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Three and 0 now. Jesse Pitts would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Center fielder number 7, Jesse Pitts.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Pitts comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. to be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in a team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. They'll whip this one to first in time. 3-0. Leading off the inning, Tom Horn, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And right into the shift. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he misses 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Rizzo leads off first with one away. And he fouls this one off.
Ball
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The next 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box now, Luis Ruiz, fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Lane 11, 1-1.
Two out with the man at first. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for Kansas City. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from KC as we get you a nice shot of downtown there. Coming to the plate now, Connor Pitts. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone in the inning, time for a check of the American League Central standings as you see where the Royals sit entering play today. So coming to the plate, Boof Bobo. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Now here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bobo is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. the captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
Count even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He hit a sac fly earlier. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, one man out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bobo rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box, Cal Zuniga, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. Ellsbury is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff Pitts. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Pitts at second with 2 down. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Pitts stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Three and 2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Horn ranges to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 Tampa Bay. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 the count to the Royals shortstop.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings as you see where the Rays stand in the American League East. Now at the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He singled his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Willie McManus.
Now batting, Willie McManus. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, McManus is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the #2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And a good job there to hold back as the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Kansas City left fielder. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's safe.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now, Kevin Abreu. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Evan Longoria. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 3 innings complete. The Rays lead it 4-0. stepping in and ready for another shot. John Pitts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The 1-0. Fouled away. Hit out towards second. Horn is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Third baseman number 3, Sammy Pitts.
Now at the plate, Sammy Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman Leonardo.
Now to the plate, Leonardo Asensio. After the walk, a quick check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set, and the pitch. A pitch out. The throw.
1 ball.
And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Abreu on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. They lead it 4-0. Into the box, Tom Horn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
The bouncer to the left side. Hits. Takes it in. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Ramos.
Striding in once again, Wilson Ramos looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Stepping in now, Luis Ruiz. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Comes set with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Hits. Ranging up the middle, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. James Paxton, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
James Paxton.
Jesse Pitts will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was taken in the 26th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. 2-2 one more time. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Connor Pitts.
Ready for another shot now. Connor Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And they'll snap one over to first. And the runner back safely. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count.
Double.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. A pause, and the 0-2 is taken for ball one. Pitts on at first, nobody out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batter.
In now, Boop Bobo. Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face.
1-0.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ellsbury going back to the track. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. Pitts rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A man at third with 1 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Cal Zuniga, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 misses off the plate.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0 too high, and it's 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The 3-1 pitch. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Middle of the afternoon at Kauffman Stadium. It's the Rays 5 and the Royals nothing. Digging in now for Kansas City, Marcus Semien. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Popped him up. Bobo over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Royals, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Willie McManus. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rays 5 and the Royals nothing. Standing in, Jeff Pitts, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
That's a strike.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. So a full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. Digging in, John Pitts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. This is flared out towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sammy Pitts.
Stepping in, Sammy Pitts. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
1-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a
2
ball.
balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The 2-2. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be 2. A tag for 1, and he is in there. Stepping up now, Leonardo Asensio. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Asensio is 21 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. Now both runners on the move. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Abreu is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Jesse Pitts.
Jesse Pitts.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, no.
Fastball that just misses inside. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Royals nothing. Leading off the inning, Kevin Abreu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there, 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And there's one down now.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the powerful third baseman, Evan Longoria. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Popped high in the air. Asensio waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Standing in, Tom Horn. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Sam Freeman will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Sam Freeman.
So striding in, Connor Pitts. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Connor Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Boof Bobo, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. There's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
One strike.
Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
The batter, left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches, it's certainly gotten away from him.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bobo stands at first with 1 out. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Cal Zuniga, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Pitch out. Nothing doing. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
2 out here and a runner at second. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Horn scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. The Rays are out in front, 5-0. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and one strike. Now the 0-1. And right into the shift. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Settling in now, Wilson Ramos. He doubled his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Popped him up. Bobo is there. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Luis Ruiz. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulders up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Now the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. 0-2. Here it comes. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Royals leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Vince Shepard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Vince Shepard.
So striding forward now, Jeff Pitts.
Hitting out for Tampa Bay. Shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Longoria's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
John Pitts.
Digging in and looking for more, John Pitts will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Digging in once again, Sammy Pitts. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Pitch on the way. And that misses inside 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Royals nothing. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, "It ain't over till it's over." Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Gone! A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. Fourth home run for him on the season. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager after the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Sarah.
Into the box now, Willie McManus. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The Rays are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Missed with a slider. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Ready once again, Kevin Abreu. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. Trio fastballs in for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. Pitts is after it. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. To his left, hits. And that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Evan Longoria. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. Two and 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
2 out, nobody on. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. On to the 9th inning now from Kauffman Stadium. It's the Rays 5 and the Royals 1. Eddie Brady enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now in the box, Leonardo Asensio.
First baseman, Leonardo Asensio.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Short, hit hard. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse Pitts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Brady is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Now at the plate, Connor Pitts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Here's a look over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Pitts, the runner at second with 1 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through. A base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Boof Bobo. So weighed out, a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. The 1-2 is a curveball taken low for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Payoff pitch one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Jeremy Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here's the 1-0. And a breaking ball stays outside.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for ball 3.
3 balls, no strike.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Cal Zuniga.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Cal Zuniga. Here comes the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 2 down, runners at first and second. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's outside for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Simeon's there. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the 1. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rays 6 and the Royals 1. Grady Howry will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 18, Grady Howry.
Striding in to start the 9th, Tom Horn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, number 11.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Liner towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pitts is there. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Wilson Ramos.
Catcher, Wilson Ramos.
From the stretch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Horn, base runner at first with 1 out. Ready with another 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Up next for the Royals, designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Luis Ruiz. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. KC down to their final strike in this one. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it. And the Rays go on the road and sweep their rivals.
anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-1 the final tally today. The Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mel Hitz earns win number 4 on the season. David Root was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.